Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. This is Amy Schumer on having to change her baby's name.
Our son, his name is Gene. He's a little cutie. He was named Gene for my husband's mother. And then we named him Attell for his middle name after Dave Attell, the incredible comedian. Yes. He's an old family friend of mine. And then my husband's last name is Fisher, which is also why I'll never take his last name, because I don't want to be Amy Fisher, who some of you my age know was the Long Island Lolita who tried to kill her boyfriend's wife. So anyway, we name our son, and then about a month into being a new mom, not a vulnerable time at all, I realize that we have named our son Gene Attell, genital fissure. So we immediately changed his middle name. I hope it's better. We changed it to Dingleberry. Is that good? Will that do well in school?
Big Dog, 97.9. How about some good news stories?
I'd love to start the day with these.
Well, in Oregon, I did a story on this guy last Wednesday about a guy named Eric Akers. He had walked 33 miles to get to work after his car broke down.
Dang.
It took him 6.5 hours.
I got here. It's quitting time. What's up?
He then worked a full 8-hour shift.
Good. Oh, wow.
But the good news is the fact that on Friday he had already had a new ride. A guy named Chris heard about it. He and his wife decided to give Eric one of their cars. It's an old 1997 Honda, but it does still run. Runs very well. Here's Chris talking about how impressive he was about Eric.
Seems like nobody wants to work anymore, and then you guys do a story with Eric walking 30-some miles to get to work, so I was impressed, and my wife and I wanted to help him out. We have more cars than we need, really, and so we wanted to give him this little Honda. We need to help our neighbors. So anyway, this is the title, and it's yours.
I feel very blessed right now. The kindness and generosity of the community has been overwhelming. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
It's not a brand new car, but it's an older car.
No,
good.
But, I mean, isn't that probably what broke down on him anyway?
Maybe, but this one's running.
Cool. I had a 96 Honda that broke down back there. That's what left me walking 30 miles. But thanks a lot.
It's a good news story.
Okay.
A 13-year-old golden retriever wandered off in Alaska back on June 18th, blind. Owners feared the worst. Construction crew worker, though, just found her alive. She's been gone for 3 weeks, rough shape, back home, doing a lot better now.
That's cool. I mean, surviving Alaska, where there are a lot of bears and wolves and things that can eat you. Mountain lions, yeah. Amazing.
That's very cool. Vietnam vet in Wisconsin named Gail Seifel recently passed away at the age of 76. Didn't have any family. So dozens of complete strangers from all over the Midwest showed up at his funeral last Friday to pay their respects.
Oh.
And for what he did for our country.
That's very cool. Yeah.
So
that's awesome. Yeah, we should do more of that, I think.
Yeah. Another good news story. Big Dog, 97.9, time for
The Morning BJ. Jules, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Hello. What do we have?
How did the mobile phone propose to his girlfriend?
I do not know.
He gave her a ring.
Oh, yeah. So obvious.
It is. Thank you, Jules.
They shouldn't fight someone unless there's no other choice.
Yeah.
But this is 2022, and we have TikTok now. So, that theory is out the window, I think.
It's all in the name of content.
The newest TikTok challenge is to prank your kid by telling them you're about to fight somebody. Then you just see if they've got your back or not.
Yeah.
Parents are posting videos with the hashtag #FightPrank, and they all start the same way. Matter of fact, here is one of them that's going viral.
Go put your shoes on now.
Why?
Because I'm going to go fight this girl, and if her son comes out, I need you to fight him.
Okay.
There's this girl I have to go fight, and if her daughter tries to jump in, I need you to help me fight her too. Come get your shoes on.
I don't know how to fight yet.
I don't know how to fight yet.
yet.
One, there's the, I like the one.
Okay,
right,
yeah.
Get my shoes.
I'm ready to roll,
Let's go.
Mama.
In other words, seen Mom do this, throw down before. I got your back this time.
Yeah.
I know how this plays out.
You think that's what it is? I've actually seen Mom throw down before.
Oh, yeah.
Mom,
on that one.
My mom regularly fights people.
Get my shoes.
Yeah.
The other one's like, I'll have your back. I don't want to because I don't know how to fight yet. What's going on?
I don't know how to fight yet. I love that.
But it's yet.
Yeah. I will one day, but I'm still little right now. My wife showed me this the other day and asked about our kids. She said, what do you think they would do? Man, I know what they would do. My oldest daughter is that. My oldest daughter is just like that second one. I don't know how to fight. I'm not. She might try to talk this out.
Yeah.
She might try to smooth the waters.
Come on.
Let's all be reasonable about this. But she would not try to throw a punch at somebody because she knows herself, and that's good. That's good to know that you're not a fighter, right? My youngest one, she'd probably be getting her shoes on. I don't know who this kid is, but I'm ready to roll.
Let's go. Just to be clear, no one does actually fight in the videos, but it's amazing how many kids do actually have their parents' backs.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of kids are, all right.
Love it.
Especially, and it even says the younger they are, the more likely they are to have the parents' back.
Well, it's because they've never seen anybody really get whooped yet, you know? You ever seen anybody really lose a fight and it's ugly? They haven't witnessed that yet.
They say most are on board, but there is some out there, some of these TikToks or whatever, where the kids are basically going, no. Not doing it.
Not until after I take my karate lessons. That's the way that one kid was going. I love it. If you've done this, we'd love to know. Does your kid have your back in the fake fight?
The fight prank.
The Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. Well, it's Bobby Breaks Records. Yep. And we are going to have to be mobile.
Yeah. Yeah.
For this record because it is a tortilla toss. We're going to be shooting for over 90 feet.
90 foot 11 inches is the record itself. Now, we went this morning, real official-like, with a tape measure and some sidewalk chalk that I stole from my kids.
Yes.
And marked off 92 foot, basically.
Yes.
We've got the mark. Once you see it in person, you're like, wow, that's a long way. I knew it was a long way. But I have with me today, we only got two. We got a couple burrito-sized. These are 8-inch large tortillas.
Good quality, great value.
I want to look here. My kids have eaten half of one and stuck it back in the bag.
I wouldn't throw that.
I wouldn't throw this one. That might be the winner, but I think it probably has to be a full tortilla. So
yeah,
there's our ammo today right here. I'm looking at thinking it's probably like a Frisbee type throw, but it's real flimsy.
Did you go and do some practicing at the house yesterday?
No, I only have 2 tortillas. I didn't want to butcher the ones that I had.
I see. So no practice has been done.
I thought these would be better because they're out of date, but they're only out of date by like a few days.
Oh, yeah.
I knew they were close to the date because we just used some of them like last week, and I thought maybe they'll be a little harder, a little crunchier, you know, and be better for throwing. But they're still pretty pliable. I don't know where my confidence level is today, but I'm looking forward to trying this one.
I'm looking forward to seeing this. Now, if you would like to watch it, you can go to the Big Dog 97.9 Facebook page. You can go to our page, Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show. We are going to live stream the attempt of Bobby Breaks Records, the longest tortilla throw over 90 feet, basically 91 feet. And we'll do that live on Facebook since we have to be outside. Can't kind of do it on the air at the same time. So I can't do multiple things.
No, we're not multitaskers. Switch over, Chris Purple Hayes, or excuse me, Big Dog 97.9 on Facebook. You can check it out there.
And Chris Purple Haze Bobby Show on Facebook.
Wish me luck.
Yep, here we go.
Are y'all ready, kids?
What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
You know, it's nice that people are traveling again.
Yeah.
So we can get back to stories about American tourists doing dumb stuff overseas.
Yeah, we had a shortage of those for the last couple of years.
23-year-old guy from the U.S. tried to take a selfie and fell into an active volcano.
Oh, my Lord.
Over the weekend.
Oh, man.
It happened Saturday in Italy, which hasn't erupted, by the way, in 1944, but it still is an active volcano. It is the same one that destroyed Pompeii almost 2,000 years ago.
Mount Vesuvius.
Very good.
Ooh. I know. Thank you.
A little knowledge there from Bobby. He and 3 family members hiked to the rim without buying a ticket. So they had to take a route you're not allowed to be on.
Off the beaten path. Okay,
Yeah.
Got it.
He took a selfie while he was up there, dropped his phone into the volcano, but it didn't fall very far. So he's thinking, oh, I just climbed down there inside a volcano and get it.
Yeah. Looks safe.
That's when he fell in.
Did he go all the way to the liquid hot magma?
Well, there is no lava.
Okay.
Or anything right inside of it.
Just a stone cap there on the top.
So he wasn't seriously hurt, but he did end up with some cuts and bruises on his arms and back. He did have to get rescued, though.
He did.
He could not climb out.
Couldn't climb back out.
He and 3 family members are also charged with trespassing.
Yeah. You can't go up in the volcano by yourself. That's who knew? Who would have thought?
Yeah. There's a reason why they say this path only.
Yeah. There's a reason why you don't need a selfie everywhere, too. You dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9. Well, 58% of us struggle to remember a person's name.
Oh, it happens to me.
100% of us refuse to admit it, though. Instead, we desperately spout anything from today's list.
Yeah, oh, good, yeah.
The top 6 things we say when we can't remember someone's name.
I think, yeah, can't wait.
Top 6 things we say when we can't remember somebody's name. 6, what up, Chief?
Yeah, Chief. Like the Chief. Hey, Chief.
Number 5, my man.
Definitely done it.
Number 4, well, there he is. Number 3, oh my God, girl.
I've not used that one as much.
That one?
No. Chief a lot more than that.
That's probably it. Number 2, now that's who I'm talking about. Number 1 on the list of the top 6 things that we say when we can't remember someone's name. Number 1, it's been forever, bro-hame.
Yep. I've been there on almost all of those. I can't recall the, oh my God, girl.
Yeah.
For me.
I got a bonus for you.
Okay.
Hey. Look who it is.
Buddy Buckaroo.
Look who it is. There you go. There's your top 6 list today. Most people say that you will struggle.
If I only met them one time, yeah, it'd have to be pretty, I don't know, not a quick in-passing thing. There's no way I would remember.
I'll remember their face. I remember faces and people.
Yeah, usually
their
I do
names?
too.
No.
Yeah, names are a lot tougher.
And now science is backing it up that there's a reason why. Men are more likely to be worse at remembering people's names.
Really?
58% of us say there's a good chance we won't remember. I think it's higher than that. They just don't want to admit it. Only 7% always, no matter, without a doubt, remember people's names. Those are the people that have the photographic memories. That are the Sheldons of the world.
It would be a handy skill or trait or whatever you want to call that. I wish I had something like that. It is not me.
Most of us have an easier time with faces, and I remember faces or people and situations all the time.
Yep.
Could not tell you their name.
Yeah.
I have trouble sometimes remembering my own name. So
I always hate when I get stuck in the scenario where they remember your name.
Yes.
It's not so bad. You ever run into somebody and they don't know your name, you don't know their name, but you remember each other?
Yes.
A whole lot of, hey,
buddy, how's it going?
What's her last name? I'll look it up. Starts with an S. So swummy, slippy, slappy, Swanson? Maybe it's on the briefcase. Look on the... Oh, yeah, it's right here. Samsonite. I was way off.
Yeah. I wonder if there are tricks that we can use to help remember names.
There are tricks.
Do you remember any of those?
No. Big Dog, 97.9. So, another battle brewing
between
Mickey Rourke and Tom Cruise.
Who wants to see
Definitely
that?
don't see Mickey Rourke. You're not going to see Mickey Rourke in a Tom Cruise movie anytime soon. In a recent interview, Mickey was asked how he felt about Tom's movie making $1 billion. I'm talking about the new Top Gun movie. Here's what Mickey had to say.
Mickey, when you see someone like Tom Cruise grossing $1 billion with Top Gun, a sequel...
That doesn't mean to me. The guy's been doing the same effing part for 35 years, you know? I got no respect for that. I don't care about money and power. I care about when I watch Al Pacino work and Chris Walken and De Niro's early work, and that's the kind of actor I want to be, like Brando back in the day, and a lot of guys that just tried to stretch as actors.
You don't think Tom Cruise is a good actor?
I think he's irrelevant in my world.
He's irrelevant in my world, in other words, good actors.
Has Mickey Rourke really shaken it up and done a lot of different roles?
He's done some, but probably The Wrestler is the one that he was most noted for. But he hasn't
recently. Anyway.
He hasn't done. If you look at his work, I wouldn't say.
What do you mean? He was in Point Blank. I don't know. I'm just reaching for stuff here. I'm looking at these list of movies. I don't even know most.
He was like the villain, I think, in one of the Iron Man movies.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
He was in the Expendables.
I think the original. Maybe it was the original Iron Man, or the second one.
The Expendables. He was in that, but so was every other aging action star. Well, except for Tom Cruise. I don't think Tom got invited to that party either.
Because Tom goes, I don't have to do that. I got my own.
Yeah. I'm good. I'll just make Mission Impossible 45.
And you know what?
It's working
I have
out.
to say, it works. I like all those movies. It brings me back to my childhood watching the TV show.
The whole premise of the last big one I remember Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler was aging star.
Mm-hmm.
And that feels like about what you could play today, Mickey.
He doesn't mean blank to me, and he's irrelevant.
I'm sure he's really losing sleep about that, Tom Cruise, that is.
He's not even going to blink.
No.
I have $1 billion, Mickey. And by the way, I also have a lot of power.
Quite a bit.
Here's Rich Glitter.
It's not headline news. Today is Amazon Prime Day, expected to generate billions of dollars in sales of bubble wrap. And just remember, if you weren't going to buy it in the first place, you didn't actually save a dime. Elon Musk says he'll expand childcare benefits at his companies, probably because he fathered most of them. Britney Spears thinks there are too many documentaries being made about her. See more in the new documentary, Britney Spears on Britney Spears, made without the permission of Britney Spears. Subway is giving out 1 million free subs today, or as Scott Baio calls it, the shift from hell. This is not headline news.
97.9, it is Amazon Prime Day kickoff.
I know people that are celebrating all over the place today.
Yep.
Me, well, not so much.
Buying things they never would have bought before because, well, they're going to save a few bucks. Now, I hate to judge because I have bought things on Amazon Prime Day because they are some of the things that I might have purchased later on. But I bought then because it was ridiculously cheap.
Can I get fridges for really cheap?
You never know.
Maybe I have to look. I don't know. I think my fridge may be going out.
I have to Amazon Prime and fridge.
I don't know.
You know what? You'll be able to buy one.
I know I could buy one, but it'd have to be a steel kind of thing.
You never know. Amazon Prime, they might have a fridge.
I'd rather
really
go
cheap.
to one of our local businesses that can tell me something about the fridge. I'll be visiting you guys.
Some strange name from, that you have no idea what kind of fridge it is.
Oh, yeah. Like I've never heard of this brand before. In the spirit of coolness, by the way.
It's been hot. Guys working outdoors. I saw some guys, they were doing it looks like they're doing maybe some laying, like they're going to put in more natural gas lines or whatever.
Yeah, those crews are all over.
And I will say, you hear the joking of you see like 8 guys. And none of them, and there's one guy digging.
There's one in the hole.
This was the opposite. There was literally like 6 guys all shoveling and digging at the same time in the same hole.
Look at that.
And one guy with a shovel standing there watching them.
He's the boss. He was like, hey, everybody else, get your shovels down there.
It was like a time, it was like, chook, 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 chook. And they were like taking, it was like this.
Was it close to quitting time?
No, it was like around lunchtime.
Hey, good for you guys.
They were working hard.
That's awesome.
You want to cool off, though? Amazon Prime, new product you might want to check out. When you jump back in the cab of your truck, kind of maybe cool you down just a little bit.
Man, it's hotter than the 4th of July. And there you are, driving your work truck in the heat of day. And no matter how high you turn on the air conditioner, it still ain't cooling your core. You need Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze easily attaches to one of your air conditioner vents with a long hose to go up your shorts and blow a cool breeze on your firecracker and cherry bombs. Finally, cool relief.
Cool Breeze makes me feel fine, blowing around my junk all the time.
Make some room in your shorts for a cool breeze.
Blowing around my junk all the time.
Stay cool, man.
Vehicles. This one is down there, maybe close to unicycles. But a guy in Florida tried to outrun a cops this weekend on a lawnmower.
Yeah, they're not the quickest of vehicles.
His name was Dusty Mobley. Mobley. Sorry. Dusty Mobley.
Okay.
Not very Mobley.
No.
He's 40. Cops have been looking for him since January when they say he stole a $40,000 boat.
Oh.
They tried to talk him back then, and he got away at the time.
Okay.
He was on the boat when they found him January 3rd, but he drove into a Florida swamp to get away.
Boat probably is fast.
Yeah.
$40,000 boat, probably quick.
See, that's a good getaway vehicle.
As long as you're on the water.
Yes. So they had been looking for him ever since. Hence, he got away.
Yeah.
Good getaway vehicle.
Right, exactly.
When they tracked him down Saturday morning, well, he was riding a riding mower and tried to drive off on it. So they chased and tased him 17 seconds later.
The chase lasted 17 seconds.
Yeah. Lawnmower, not good getaway vehicle. They tased him. He got into custody. They found a bunch of illegal stuff on him, a gun, which he's not allowed to have because he is a convicted felon. They found some meth and a handcuff key.
Oh.
No handcuffs.
Well, just
the key. He's facing multiple felony charges.
I would assume so. I still have the biggest question. Was he already mowing? Or was he on foot and he hopped on a mower to get away?
I think they just saw him driving the mower.
They just saw him, that now mower is his primary.
That's the guy.
So I'm guessing.
And he's just
I'm guessing he's abandoned the boat at this time.
Yeah.
You can't really pull a boat with a mower, to my knowledge. I don't think it works that way.
Well, he got rid of the $40,000 boat for, like $1,000 or $2.
True. So he could buy that cool stuff like the drugs and a handcuff key.
And the mower.
Because he's a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9. Point of the show, we find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
Tortilla throwing may be my hidden talent. That was the record attempt this morning at 7:10. If you didn't catch it, you can go to Chris Purple Haze and Bobby Show or Big Dog 97.9 on Facebook and see the video there. I threw a tortilla like 75 feet, which I'm pretty proud of. I don't know what you do with that sort of skill, but, nearly break a record, I suppose. Chris was started he gave me 17 feet.
And then I backed it when I realized where 25 feet was. I gave you 36. I said 36 feet.
That's about where he was standing for the first video.
Even though your third attempt went around 17
about
feet.
17 feet.
Which is what I originally
The tortilla just folded up like a cheap lawn chair, flopped right on the ground. That one wasn't as impressive. What did you learn today?
Really? I learned the same thing.
Yeah.
You quite impressed me with the maybe throwing records that could possibly involve throwing might be a way for you to break one of these.
I got to throw weird stuff, though. I don't have the best arm. Throw a baseball. I'll never beat that record, but throw a tortilla.
Yeah.
Maybe those are the things.
Bobby breaks records, and it might be a throwing record that's because we've done the stacking, we've done the eating.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that.
We've put on shirts.
Yeah.
So far, you can go back and watch all these videos. By the way,
maybe we'll look into more of those. Maybe throwing records are where it's at for us. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, it's always up to people to pick. We put up 2 on Friday. And then you pick. We announce the winner on Monday, and then we do Bobby Breaks Records at 7:10 on Tuesday.
So be ready to vote starting Friday. All right, let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
David Spade on flying Southwest Airlines.
I flew here on, I'm going to say Southwest. When I go in the terminal, I'm not even a quarter mile away, and they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Before you get on board, we have to clean the aircraft. It's literally one guy with Febreze going like this. All right, bring him on. Bring on the cattle, and it's literally everyone. Number 1 through 1,000. I'm like, oh, that's me. It's like electric football. Everyone just smashing into each other. The flight attendant, she goes, please quit looking for an aisle seat. There's none. There's only middle seats. We're the only all middle seat airline. It's almost impossible. We only have middle seats. And don't even dart your eyes to the overhead. Those are full. They're slammed shut. They've been full since 4 a.m. We don't have room for a phone cord, a nickel, or a marshmallow. Sit down, put your crap on your lap. You paid $49. You made a deal with the devil. You know what you're getting into. Zip it and shut up. But actually, they were very nice. When I left the plane, I said, you know what? I just want to thank you guys because everyone's calling in sick now and the flights are delayed. But I appreciate you coming in. And she goes, I know. I have COVID and I came in. And I go, I know. And thank you. That's what I mean. Above and beyond.